What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, a.k.a. Michael Snackson. Today's Sunday, January 25th, 2026. Please like and subscribe to the video, leave comments, share content. I ain't gonna even hold you very long today because we really got a few football picks we're gonna go to. There's only 2 games. But let me remind you that gave you 2 winners yesterday. 2 hockey games. We took the Detroit Red Wings on the money line, minus 130 against. Remember, I didn't know the names at the time. I didn't remember the opponents at the time, but I told you who to take, right? Detroit. They ended up playing the Winnipeg Jets on the money line. They won easily, 5-1. They blitzed them in the third. Blitzed them. They won, and we also had the Carolina Hurricanes. They were playing Ottawa Senators, and they won handily as well, 4-1. We took a money line. They were only minus 130. They would have won plus money if you wanted them to, over 1.5 goals, because they smoked both of them. But we don't dwell on wins. We don't dwell on losses. Keep going. And I've got several for today from the NFL playoffs, the conference championships. First things first, pardon the music. I'm not able to control it. And if you're in the Midwest, get affected by that storm, that snowstorm, up to 10 inches, they say it's coming. And it's still coming down. I don't advise being out there, but if you are out there driving, be careful. Look out for pedestrians and other cars getting stuck. Make sure your tires are straight. If your tires are good, you'll make it through the storm. You'll make it through this because it's not icy. You can drive right over it. All right, but I digress. First game of the day, Patriots, New England Patriots, going to Denver to take on the Denver Broncos for the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Patriots are a 3.5 point favorite on the road because Denver's starting quarterback Bo Nix is out and Jarrett Stidham is going to quarterback. Now, a guy like Sean Payton is not going to sign a guy like Stidham unless he, thinks Stidham has something to offer, because Bo Nix is only in his third year. So, the likelihood of Bo Nix, possibly having a bad enough game where Payton would have to pull him, that's why you go and get a Stidham. But there's a reason why Stidham is a career backup. He was a starter. They gave him his shot at one point in several places. New England, to be exact. The old saying in sports, you let a backup play long enough, you'll find out why he's a backup. Well, Stidham's been in the league long enough, they know why he's not a starter. All right? But Denver's got a damn good defense led by Patrick Surtain Jr., the corner. I don't expect a lot of points in this game. The over-under is 43. But when I say a lot of points, I don't mean like a 27-20 game, 27-28 game, things like that. 43 is kind of small for NFL quarterbacks at this level, this late in the year. Super Bowl on the line to not get. So I'm not going to bother that. But I do like Ramondre Stevenson, the Patriots running back, for an anytime touchdown. I think that's plus 110. There's going to be a lot of running the ball today because Drake May's not going to the Broncos defense is going to be too much for Drake May to really get that kind of busy. So we're going to take Ramondre Stevenson for a touchdown. All right, an anytime touchdown. Then in the second game, 6:30, the right to represent the NFC, you got the host Seattle Seahawks against their division rival, the Los Angeles Rams. Now, I don't know what Bomani Jones was talking greasy about Matthew Stafford. Like, I guess he doesn't know Stafford just won the Super Bowl 4 years ago with the Rams. And he's got crazy numbers. Trust me, if he gets to the Super Bowl, he's in the Super Bowl. If he wins this game today, he's in the Super Bowl. He's in the Hall of Fame. If he wins it, he's the first ballot. He wins the Super Bowl. I know just a couple weeks ago, a little more than a month ago, Puka Nacua, the Rams receiver, went off on the Seattle, had 225 yards receiving. I think that was a one-off, an outlier, but he does average 5 catches in 5 games against them. His average is 7 catches, 100 yards exactly against the Seattle Seahawks. I love the way that the Rams use Nacua. He's one of those guys when he's on your team. When he's not on your team, he's on another team, and you're looking at him. You look at your star receiver. It's like, damn. You look at your offensive coordinator, I should say, and say, damn, why are we not using our star receiver like this? Jamar Chase should be getting these running plays and all this stuff that Nacua does. Hint, Bengals. But nonetheless, I like Puka for 99 combined rushing and receiving. Puka Nacua, 99 yards rushing and receiving. Now, the book I used, Matthew Stafford, was over 1.5 touchdown passes. Recently, it's been over 2.5. Today, it's 1.5. Okay? So we're going to take that. Minus 1.5 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. That's minus 130. Puka's combined rushing and receiving is minus 115. Okay? And yeah, that's all I'm taking from that game. Puka's, that's what I'm saying. His receiving only is 85 or 89, something like that. But he averages 100 yards against him. So yeah, we're gonna take that as well. Okay. Not caring who wins. I don't care who wins. I have no rooting interest in either team. We're going with what odds of the best bets. So let's recap. First game of the day, Patriots at Broncos. We're taking Ramondre Stevenson of the Patriots to get an anytime touchdown. It's plus 110. Second game, Rams at Seattle. We're taking Puka Nacua over 99.5 combined rushing and receiving. We're taking Puka Nacua over 89.5 rushing only or receiving only. And we're taking Matthew Stafford over 1.5 touchdown passes. All right. I guess if I do take the game, it will be the Rams on the money line, but I didn't even look at it, so I don't know what the odds are, so I'm not going to put it on here yet. All right? But there you have it. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. Okay? You know our motto. If there's games to be played, there's money to be made. We'll be back starting next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, with plenty of action from college basketball, NBA to NHL. Okay? And, we'll be back 2 weeks for the Super Bowl, all right? But there you have it. Let's go get our action in. If you're involved in that snowstorm, be safe out there. And we'll be back Saturday to talk about it. But until then, everybody be safe. Peace.